Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Zach,
And I'm Pepper.
and for today's CHIPPI review, we're going to be looking at Sushi Go Party.
No. I'll be doing this review, thank you.
I was so rudely interrupted the last time. What is this?
Cisco.
I am not leaving. I need to give my thoughts on why this is worse than Sushi Roll. No!
He is not qualified to speak on this game. And so on behalf of the CHIPPI Review Board's review committee, we have decided that Mr. Valentine is not qualified to speak on behalf of this game. Thank you. All right, shall we proceed? Pepper!
Mac.
All right, what are your core game mechanics?
I've got a 9 for this game.
Ooh,
It's
healthy.
pretty simple card drafting, but I like card drafting. And all of the cards have unique scoring abilities.
Yes, I agree. I gave it an 8, so just mildly lower than you, because it really only does have the one mechanic, which is card drafting.
Yeah.
And I do like it a lot, and depending on what cards you get, it kind of can go either way and kind of how that goes for you. So, still really high, just, I don't know what else you could do to add another mechanic in, but that's really the only mechanic, so.
Yeah.
History.
History,
10.
Easily a 10.
Yep. So many
We
times.
played this a lot.
Yes, for a long time it was a big staple, kind of wherever we went that we brought this game and played it. So, investment.
Investment, there's a bit of shuffling. You have to choose which cards you're going to use in the game, and then
It's a lot of
shuffle them
setup.
all together.
Yeah,
But I think the replayability
Oh, yeah.
eases that a bit.
for sure. I mean, there's not endless asterisk, possibilities, but there are a lot of possibilities. You have more than one appetizer, more than one special, multiples of the main course, and
yeah.
3 desserts. So between those, you could set up a real healthy menu.
Yeah, they have like 10 of them just in
Yeah.
the rule book.
Yeah, exactly. They tell you, hey, this one's good for this and this one's good for this. So, I will say though, I like a couple of the menu items better. I would say we don't play with others as much if we're not following the rule book.
I would
But-
probably play with the wasabi every time, which even this last game I just included it and just took 2 other specials.
No, that one's okay, but I think the one I don't like is the spoon. That one's just overly.
I've actually never played the spoon. So I gave it an 8.
Okay. Yep, me too. Hey, look at us. Presentation. I gave it a 9.5. The cards are unbelievably cute, in my opinion. The artwork is adorable. I don't eat sushi, but if these were presented to me, I would feel bad to eat them because they are so cute. I just have a hard time picking which one is the best one. I gave it not a perfect 10, though, because the cards, I think, will fade as you play them more. I've kind of noticed a little bit of wear and tear just because, you literally are holding them in your hand, shuffling them, putting them into sets on the table, and just a lot of holding and touching and all that stuff. So I just brought it down for that because eventually it'll wear. And the insert for the game tin is just, there's no words. Don't do this for a game.
I gave it a little lower, 9.25.
Oh.
Again,
Oh.
is that the first time she's ever given a number higher than someone else? But yeah, again, the artwork is adorable. I played it a lot and haven't had any problem with the cards fading. I think the game board with those tiles that just slot right into place, I think that's really nice.
Love it.
And I don't mind tin. Cool. Should have
It
at
is
least
cool,
you
but
should
it
have at
doesn't-
least one tin game in your collection.
Well, we've got more than one, so one's got to go.
Not this one. Preference.
I gave it an 8. We used to play this game a lot, and I think that's kind of why it's still high for me, because I still like to play it. The caveat now is that I like to play it with more people. When we first got it, it was a lot of 2-player, maybe 3-player games, but it can play a lot. I think it's like 8 players or something.
Yeah.
So not that I want that full amount, but you kind of get more options and the cards kind of slow down. Like somebody can't build up a high set collection, in a higher player count game, so it's kind of spread, I think, and so that's why I gave it that. It's still really good. I still really love to play it. It's just that kind of, I brought it down.
I gave this a 10.
Whoa!
This is probably my go-to card game. It's one that our parents will actually play, so that definitely helps it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, with 2 players, it can get a little iffy. You kind of count the turns and figure out what's going where, and but I still just really love all the different combos you can have in the game.
Yeah. It is really fun to build your menu. Or your meal, I guess it would be based off the menu. It factor. I gave it an 8. I'd never really seen anything that was just straight up card drafting set collection for me. So I think just wrapped it all up, put it in the tin. It just is a really cool. The really cool game for me. There's not a lot of negatives I have to say about it, honestly, just because when Zach brought it home, we really didn't understand how to play it, and I think it took us 2 or 3 tries to play it correctly with all the rules. But now it's just a staple, and I'll never want to get rid of this one out of our collection.
Yeah, I agree. I give it an 8.5. I think sushi is just a great little theme. And yeah, I think this is probably my first introduction to card drafting, so although it may not seem unique to others, it did to me at the time.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
So for total, this came out at a 9.2.
Oh boy. Mine is an 8.5. So we aren't too far away. I'm surprised your rating is higher than mine. I didn't know you loved this game so much. So that's fun to learn.
Yeah, I think this is one that everyone should have in their collection.
Agreed. If not this one, at least Sushi Go. Because, it's like the original version, but yeah. Sushi Go Party is going to give you so much more replayability. So much more, and open it up. So,
yeah.
I highly recommend this one to have it. It's a quick filler game. Your friends are going to love it, if nothing else, because it's cute and simple.
Hey, before they cut it off, I'm going to give you my rating of an 8.4, which is actually slightly higher than my rating for Sushi Roll. But once it becomes Sushi Roll Party, it will definitely be rated higher.
Oh boy.
Keep on nibbling.